Have you ever stopped to think about what you would do if you knew that in less than a year, you could completely transform your life? Imagine waking up every day in a future where everything you've ever wished for is already a reality. Picture your bank account overflowing, the perfect health you thought was impossible to restore, and relationships filled with joy and meaning. Now take a deep breath and think, does this sound too good to be true? But what if I told you that not only is it possible, but there's an exact formula to make it happen? Have you noticed how some people seem to have an almost magical ability to turn their desires into reality? They find opportunities, create wealth, build healthy relationships, and it all seems to happen effortlessly. Meanwhile, others spend years stuck in the same place, struggling, frustrated, as if life itself is against them. Why does this happen? No, it's not luck, and it's not coincidence either. The answer lies in the power of the mind, a power you already possess but may have never learned to use consciously. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist and personal transformation expert, has spent years studying how our thoughts and emotions shape reality. He discovered that there's a precise science behind turning the invisible into the visible. According to him, you can literally attract anything you desire, as long as you learn to use the power of your mind in a focused and conscious way. What I'm going to share with you today are 5 powerful steps based on Joe Dispenza's teachings. These steps aren't just inspiring ideas or theories. They're practical tools that have already helped thousands of people around the world rewrite their stories. The question isn't whether you can manifest your dreams. The question is, are you willing to change how you think, feel, and act to transform your life? If you're tired of feeling stuck in cycles of frustration, like you're taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, then pay attention. Because what you're about to learn could be the key to finally unlocking your full potential. These 5 steps are simple yet extremely powerful. They require focus, commitment, and practice. But trust me, they're worth the effort. And if you apply what I'm about to teach, you'll find that 2025 could become the most incredible year of your life so far. Step 1. Clarity is power. Think for a moment. Have you ever tried driving to a destination without knowing the exact address? You might have a vague idea of where you want to go, but without a specific destination, it's impossible to map out a clear path. Manifesting your desires works exactly the same way. The first step is to have absolute clarity about what you want. Here's where most people get lost. It's not enough to say, I want more money, or I want to be happier. That's too vague. The universe, or your subconscious mind, doesn't operate with ambiguities. You need to be specific. For example, if your goal is financial prosperity, ask yourself, exactly how much do you want to earn per month or year? Visualize what your life would look like with that money. What kind of house do you live in? What car do you drive? What experiences do you enjoy? The more details you add, the clearer your address becomes. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about feeling what it would be like to already have what you desire. Studies on neuroplasticity show that the brain doesn't distinguish between reality and what you intensely visualize. This means that when you feel the emotion of already achieving a goal, your brain starts working to make it real. Step 2. Change your state of being. Your thoughts and emotions are like a constant broadcast signal. Joe Dispenza explains that these signals determine the reality you attract. So, if you're constantly sending out vibrations of fear, doubt, or lack, guess what you'll attract? More fear, doubt, and lack. To manifest something new, you need to change your internal state. This means aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with what you desire. But how do you do this in practice? Think of a radio station. If you want to hear a specific song, you have to tune into the right frequency. Manifesting your desires works the same way. When you shift into a state of gratitude, joy, and confidence, you adjust your frequency to attract positive things. A powerful tool for changing your state of being is meditation. During meditation, you can access what Joe calls the quantum field, where all possibilities exist. In this state, you visualize what you want as if it's already real. For instance, if you want to attract health, imagine your body full of energy, vitality, and strength. Feel grateful for already being healthy. Changing your state doesn't happen overnight, but with practice and consistency, you'll notice an internal transformation that reflects in your external reality. Step 3. Break free from the past. One of the biggest obstacles to manifestation is being stuck in the past. Negative emotions like guilt, regret, or resentment create patterns that hold us back. Joe Dispenza explains that as long as you carry these emotions, you'll keep perpetuating the same reality day after day. To break free from the past, you need to identify the emotional and mental patterns that are holding you back. It might be a limiting belief like, I'll never be rich or I'm not good enough. Or it could be an emotion like hurt or anger that you haven't been able to release. The good news is these patterns can be reprogrammed. Joe teaches that by creating new thoughts and emotions, you literally rewire your brain. A powerful example is the story of a woman stuck in toxic relationships. She realized she was trapped in the belief that no one values me. When she changed this belief to I am worthy of love and respect, everything in her life shifted. She began attracting people who treated her with kindness and admiration. Step 4. Aligned action. Thinking and feeling are fundamental steps, but without action, nothing happens. Joe Dispenza teaches that you must act as if you're already the person you want to become. This means adopting behaviors and habits that align with your goal. For example, if you want to be financially prosperous, ask yourself, what would a wealthy person do? What habits would they have? Maybe they plan their finances, invest, study, or create multiple income streams. Start incorporating these behaviors, even if you haven't seen results yet. Step 5. Gratitude in advance. Last but perhaps most important, gratitude. When you feel grateful for what you want before you have it, you speed up the manifestation process. Gratitude is a high vibration emotion that signals to the universe and your brain that you're already living the reality you desire. Before bed, take a few minutes to visualize your goal as if it's already real. Feel the emotion of gratitude flood your entire being. This simple habit can profoundly impact your subconscious mind and the energy field around you. Now imagine what your life would look like if you applied these 5 steps daily. Imagine stepping into 2025 living the life you've always dreamed of. The only thing standing between you and that reality is the decision to start now. Are you ready?